MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safe. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for game 2. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, he's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to get
in the American League in hitting.
Left fielder, number 20.
A little roller toward the hole. A quick out number 1.
This month, you've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run. And that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get
2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one skied out toward right. Marisnik is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Scott Kazmir gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Here's Dustin Ackley, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Ackley.
That one out of play for strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball. Sent back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. No problem here. 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Circle change there, called strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Got the first 2 guys out, and then the 3-hitter extends the inning. Now it gets a little more problematic. Here comes the 4-hitter, and you're in the stretch. Let's see if he can get out of it.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Kazmir sets. Here's the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering to first. Loney's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We are still scoreless. In now, Will Myers. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
Right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Digging in now as Asdrubal Cabrera. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap. It's extra bases for Cabrera. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Ryan Howard.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnik is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ackley on the move. And the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Tampa. At the plate, Juan Figueroa will start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Juan Figueroa.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Here's Justin Smoke now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting 7th, left fielder Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with. A can't miss sight. Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to MLB Network. Here's John Jaso now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cruz is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Takes a knee-high fastball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Miller's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Here now is Mike Zunino. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Myers is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Fielder, number 13, Dustin
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Ackley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kazmir gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brad Miller. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Nope.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Swings through it for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball that time, not even close.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Will Myers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now this is hit on a line, but it's going to be right at the shortstop Miller, and that's allowed out number 1.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Asdrubal Cabrera, an RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the
First
swing.
baseman, number
Sometimes
21,
guys get in that protect mode so much that they're
Loney.
swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, James Loney. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set. Now the pitch. Strike called. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
A runner on first with 2 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Seager is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Juan Figueroa.
Striding in once again, Juan Figueroa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping into the box, Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Ryan Howard.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's John Jaso now. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Weakly hit towards first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Justin Smoak will be the one that leads things off when we return. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 1-0. Here's Justin Smoak now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder Nelson
digging
Cruz.
in. Nelson Cruz 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
20, Matt Joyce.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. In there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Miller. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On the ground to the right side. Cano has it. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home to Longoria. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In there, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder, number 13, Dustin Ackley.
Here's Dustin Ackley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Digging in once again, Brad Miller. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Terry Ferrioli will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Terry Ferrioli.
Here's Will Myers. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty
balled, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Miller is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman James.
Here's the first baseman
Loney.
James Loney. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. This one's flared toward left center. Cruz sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that,
6.
you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Ryan Howard.
Here's big Ryan Howard now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cruz is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They lead it 1-0. Here's Robbie Cano now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Third baseman, number
Here's the
15.
third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Joyce, but he won't get there. It falls in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Figueroa, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Myers will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground toward the hole. And it'll be first and third now following the miscue.
Well, I thought when that ball left the bat, no way it was going to be close. What a throw by the shortstop. A diving stop in the hole and then gunned it across the diamond. Good thing the hitter was hustling.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on deck. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the tying run comes across to score here, as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 8th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Charlie Furbush has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41. Charlie Furbush.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit to first. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again, John Jaso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Deoner Navarro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Deoner Navarro.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Here's Matt Joyce now.
Nope.
Ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Rays get one thanks to this swing by Matt Joyce. Home half of the 8th coming up, and Tampa's taking a 2-1 lead. Deoner Navarro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Cedric Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Reyes.
Doug Castle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Doug Castle.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He enters play here at 288. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria has it. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Dustin.
Settling in now, Dustin Ackley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ball 1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Two out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Our score remains 2-1. Cedric Reyes will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6, Cedric.
J.J. Hoover enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hoover.
In is the 3rd baseman Evan Longoria. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Evan Longoria.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Back up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Right fielder, number 9, Will Myers.
So striding in, Will Myers. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They lead it 2-1. Jake McGee enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 57, Jake McGee.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Number 15.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Juan Figueroa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Juan Figueroa goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Here's Justin Smoke now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Scott Kazmir earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jake McGee closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game was the victorious Rays. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Kazmir. His record is now 6-2. Credit the save to Jake McGee, his 12th. The loss goes to Charlie Furbush. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.